We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
So hello students, hope you are all well at your home. In this video I am going to discuss a topic that is related with industrial engineering subject, that is of 6th sem mechanical engineering. And the chapter name is entrepreneurship, right? The topic is basically government incentives to entrepreneurs. Now as you all know, in my previous video I have already discussed one topic, that was sources of industrial finance, where government is helping with money to the emerging entrepreneurs, right? So in addition to that, government is also supporting entrepreneurs by providing some kind of incentives. These incentives may be in terms of concession to buy something, or in terms of discount, right, or in terms of subsidy. So government is doing this to encourage or motivate more and more entrepreneurs to grow their startup or grow their venture, right? So basically government is providing various incentives to those who wants to start their own business by introducing various schemes which are helping the new entrepreneurs as starting boost up. So this help will work as a boost up for the entrepreneurs, right? Till today many organizations have been set up by many entrepreneurs using various schemes of central government or state government. So this help is given by it may be given by central government or state government or both, right? And one of those example is subsidies, right? So we will be understanding different areas where government is helping in terms of incentives to the entrepreneurs, right? So let us discuss. First is special economic zones. Now what are the special economic zones? Those are called as SEZ, SEZ, if you use the initials, right? So those are called as SEZ. Now here the government is allocating specially defined areas for industrial development in own state in order to encourage investment capital, right? So they will be providing some certain specific areas for industry, right? So they allocate a zone that is called as SEZ in order to separate from other industrial areas. In Gujarat also, SEZs have been identified in order to promote new manufacturing organizations. In a similar way, other states are also doing the same, right? So what will this help in? This will help in increasing the trade business, employment, increasing investment, job creation and effective administration. So by providing certain special areas for specific industry, they will be encouraging the entrepreneurs. Those are called as SEZ, right? Then next is subsidized by providing tax-free income. Now here state government is providing exemptions in the tax in order to encourage the development of particular area. So to develop such remote area, what the government is doing is it is providing some income that is free from tax. You do not have to pay tax for that income. If you take the example, in Gujarat, after earthquake 2001, the government declared Kutch as tax free for certain years, right? So to grow the Kutch city, the government announced it as a tax free for certain years because it was damaged by the earthquake very badly. So the government announced as a tax free income for that Kutch area, right? That is called as subsidized by providing tax free income. Then next is subsidized by providing sales tax concession. When you sell your finished product, then also you will be paying some taxes. So government is doing that he will be giving concession to the sales tax, right? So the state government is providing exemption in the sales tax to new units as well as to SIC units up to certain years. For say 3 to 15 years, they will have concession in paying the sales tax, right? In India, various coastal areas where this kind of practice is motivating the entrepreneur in starting their business. There are some coastal areas where the government is doing this kind of practice, that they will be reducing the sales tax, right? Let's go for next. That is for exemption from stamp duties and local taxes. So what is this stamp duty? When you are going to buy a land, or when an entrepreneur is going to buy a land, then for those documentation he is required to provide these stamp duties, right? So what the government is doing is they will reduce these stamp duties to certain level, right? Or they will exempt those duties so that it will be easier for an entrepreneur to buy the land at lower cost, right? Then there are some local taxes on buying the machinery, equipment, raw material, transportation cost or transportation taxes. The government is trying to reduce those taxes up to certain level so that the local taxes amount can be reduced and it will not be a burden to the emerging entrepreneur, right? So that is exemption from stamp duties and local tax. Then one more is discount on basic amenities. Now what are the basic amenities? We can say that electricity, water, gas or other regular supplies, those are required on daily basis for any industry commonly, right? So what the government is doing is they will be providing some discount on these basic amenities, right? For any business, electricity charges and water are basic amenities. As another subsidizing scheme, state government is also offering discount in these charges to promote the entrepreneurs, right? So those are the discounts on basic amenities. Then export oriented units. Now what is this export oriented unit? Those are called as EOU in short term, right? So in order to promote the export business, government is offering special facilities to the units only developed for export oriented business. For there are some business, textile or other, that do import export kind of thing. So for that the government is providing some special facilities. For example, it will be providing a go down at lower rates or lower rents. So those are some help to improve their export import business, right? Basically EOUs are given special shipment of export samples from the nearest spots. So to promote export business, facilities are given by the government. So this shipment is one of the example for those import export, right? So the material that will be coming out or going out of the country, the government will be helping in those shipment and all other processes, right? That is about EOU. The next is incentive for women. Now in many industries there may be 80% of labor may be in women, not in all industry, but in some of the industry the 80% labor will be of women population. So what the government is doing is they are giving subsidies to their expenses, and 50% as subsidies are given to the women workers, right? So in this way they are also encouraging the women labor also. So these were some of the incentives or encouraging or motivating plans of the government for some entrepreneurs to increase their business in an easy way and comfortably, and so that they do not get discouraged, right? And they do not stop their venture. So thank you for listening.